Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for both team, proposition team and opposition team to ask questions and answers. Both teams have 10 minutes for question and answers. You have 30 seconds for question and 1 minute for answers. Start from the proposition team. You may begin.
So once again, we, the proposition team, do not suggest the university student to choose any majors that has no market need. We did not say that. Dear opposition team, please don't be confused. But what we're trying to say is that talent-based education doesn't mean no market need. Talent-based education means students study the major that they are naturally good at. So imagine a student are not good at math. Are you suggesting them to study any majors that related to math just because it is a high demand and well-paid job? And how can they even pass the enrollment test if they don't have the ability to do so? So thank you.
Thank you for your question, and I would like to inform you that please kindly make sure that the market need and the talent isn't what we disagree on this one. I already informed you that we're not functionally opposed with this motion today, but we just want to proving that we should not focus on the talent alone. We didn't forcing the university student to study what they go at, but disagree with the market need. But we want them to consider both in the market need and in the same time of their talent as well. For example, like you already mentioned that if they don't go good at math, would we agree that they have to study the math as the math field? Of course, it's no. But we need them to focus on what the current situation look like. For example, go back to the COVID-19. The smart is really what that we need right now. Of course, we need the medical field. Thank you.
So my question is, can you guarantee that after pursue a major based on your talent, will it get your job right after you graduate, when the market demand is still limited? Thank you.
Wow, thank you for your nice questions. And at the last moment, you didn't answer our questions. You talk about something else. So we assume that you have no answer for our questions because we asked about how can they even get into the enrollment when they don't good at maths, and you suggest them to choose the majors that follow the market trends. So you also failed to prove that they choose a major based on the market trend is better than talents. At the end of, you still want them to choose the major based on our talents. And you also ask that why, how can they choose how can the students they get the job in the limited market? No, there's many markets. And once again, don't get confused. We do not suggest the student here to choose the majors that there is no market. We suggest the student here to choose the majors that they are naturally good at. So you have to be sure and don't get confused. And when they choose all the skills, they get all the ability and the capability and quality for all the works that they need. Because they passionate, they have more motivation in order to work. So next, I would like to pass my floor to my team member to add up. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to add up from my teammate as our third speaker mentioned about the royal government of Cambodia has reported that there is a high employment rate of 99.3% in 2022. There are still job vacancies. That's why don't worry if the student graduate. Don't worry about they would have a job or wouldn't have a job. Thank you. I would like to pass the floor to my teammate to ask the questions.
Okay, so thank you. Dear opposition team, in your first argument, you mentioned about the living standard in Singapore. Yeah, we all obviously want to earn as much money as we can, to afford our living. But why don't you think that when people follow their talent, they will enhance their skills to full potential? When they become a potential talent, this will lead them to get paid, well positioned. So my question is, if we are compare studying a major based on our talent and studying a major that we are not good talent with, so which one will enhance our skill more effectively? Thank you.
Thank you for the question and all of the responses that proposition team made. I would like to clarify on the first question. You said that, for example, let's say someone who is not very talented in math, how are they able to pass the enroll exam? I would like to clarify a little bit on the word talent. You mentioned it yourself, that talent is the natural ability. So natural ability does not necessarily refer to the interest or the passion of individuals. They do not have to become passionate about their talent. And yes, of course, even if you don't have talent in math, you can develop the skill to be good at math. And you can eventually pass the math exam. So yes, that is all from my clarification. And I'd like to pass the stage to my friend to add up to what I've said. Thank you.
So thank you so much. My question is, with the status quo, do you spend all of your tuition fee on a degree based on your talent alone, or on a degree that can guarantee your investment bank? And why do you pick that decision? Thank you so much.
Thank you for your very nice question. How are you so sure that when students study the majors that based on market needs will 100% get a good job? No, like my team member has mentioned, it's not about the majors that we study. It's about what are we capable of. If, for example, if you study about the majors that has high market demands, there's no guarantee that you will secure a job, because in real world, people do not seek for the degree. They seek for the capability in their work fields. So I would like to my member to add up.
Okay, so I would like to add up to my team members. So, dear opposition team, how can you be so sure that following the job market trends and you're gonna get a job for 100%, and you following your passion, you're gonna get no jobs? How? Because what? Following your talent-based education, it does not mean that you choose to study the major that have no market need. And you have to remember that every university, they create the major for the student to study. It all have the market need. So that's why if you have the enough ability, you have the qualities, you no need to worry that you're gonna get a job, or you worry you have no job. But what we need to do is choosing what we love, what you're passionate about. So that's why you have to try in order to work in order to get a job. So even though you choose the major that have high market trends, for example, you choose see the ITs, the technologies, they are so trending. You want to study there. While you have no talent, you have no anything in that related to this one. You are good at literatures. So should you go and jump to in that fields? You are not. You should focus on what you are naturally good at, because it will help you to enhance all your skill, all your capability and your quality for your future job. That's my answer to your questions. And I would like to pass my floor to my team member to add up.
The opposition team. That's why we are here to suggest to all universities to choose the major based on their talent. Based on their talent, what they are naturally good at to study. So they will able to build their full potential. So we need to find out their true talent. Thank you. So I would like to pass the floor to my teammate to ask the next question.
Okay, so dear opposition team, talent-based education will ensure student satisfaction and academic success. That's why our royal government is trying so hard to sharpen the students for their talent. For example, the curriculum for the secondary education levels, we have a social science curriculum and science curriculum. It's aimed to put students into their correct talent before choosing a majors at university. So, you suggesting university students to not choose a major based on their talents? Are you suggesting that our government should change their curriculum as well? Thank you.
So thank you so much, proposition team, for your question. I believe that talent is important, but market need is more important. So thank you so much. So money and financial stability is more important to live in this society. So can you imagine if you follow your talent, follow your academic satisfaction, but in the low income or like in the income that not fit to your spending every day. So for example, if a student come to the city and then they need to pay for tuition. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone.
BELTEI International University, the future of global leaders.